EVs are boring, they're milk floats, they've got no soul, they can never be a hot hatch and they can never be fun. Well, I beg to differ, although I completely get it as a petrol and EV fan myself, and especially a hot hatch fan. I understand where that comes from. But ultimately, the Ioniq 5N has taught us to recalibrate what is possible with EVs. And even though this came out before that, its chief main metric is it fun? Is it a hot hatch? That's its chief purpose. Yes, we're going to see what it's like to live with, of course, and all the usual stuff, but it can be fun, it can be electric. It's just got a harder time of it. Clearly underneath this Abarth 500e is a Fiat 500. It's lower, it's got different suspension, and essentially it's more aggressive. Because we have reviewed this before, nearly 2 years ago, can you believe, at its launch event. We won't go into it in too much depth in terms of its looks, but essentially, yes, it's got a cool look. And I'm getting a lot of attention in this. All right, not compared to a Ferrari or the MG Cyberster, but I've had quite a few people, some with petrol Abarths, say, ooh, that's nice, I like that. But in terms of its pure looks, this for me is its best colour. I'll put a picture up of the red one, which might be a close second, it could be first. But either way, I think the green and the blue ones that have come out, great launch colours, but I don't know. Are they dating? Let me know what you think in the comments. It's got the looks of a hot hatch and it's got attention. So far it's ticking the boxes. The silhouette of the side, it's relatively tall, but it's a shorter car than even I remember from before, because yes, the Fiat 500, as in the petrol one, is smaller than this. It's grown over the years, but by today's standards, it's refreshingly small. The one thing I have noticed though, it's got a massive door, because obviously it's not a 5-door, which most EVs are at the moment. We'll show you the problem with the seat later on, but again, I don't think many people are getting in the back. I love the Scorpion logo. It's got the lightning bolt through it, because obviously it's the EV, and I like the wheels as well. I like the whole package, even this little indicator that sticks out. It's just got some Italian design and flair. The back, again, very Fiat 500, not a huge change other than you got the spoiler. And you know what, it's the stance of the thing that I really like. The way it's much wider at the bottom than it is at the top. It kind of tapers in like that from all angles, even the back. Again, it has that has some purpose to it, and I really do like it in this colour. I think if I do end up buying one, it's going to be a black one. Right, now the boot, it's a small car. We're not expecting a lot. It's quite a large one, I have to say, but the boot itself, it's okay. It's not too bad. There's nothing under here, and you'll get a shop in that. You'll do your second car duties, which I suspect this is going to be for most people, a second car. One thing though, which Abarth have let go on, which me and Harry are really disappointed at, the parcel shelf. You're never getting 6x9s in that. It's disappointing. How are you going to show off your stereo? The first thing you see and greeted with is this very, very nice Alcantara steering wheel. Yeah, there's a few cheap bits, but ultimately everything you're holding on to feels much higher than the car is. Not a fan of this kind of black gloss, relatively cheap button thing, but they're functional and they're not haptic, so that's a bonus. And I really like the logo as well. The screen, nice and easy to read in terms of its high contrast. It's very clear. There's just a lot of information in a small space. That's the only thing I've noticed. It takes a bit of getting used to. You've got lots of other options as well, from messages. You've got your sat-nav built in, music. If I press this down here, it changes the modes between Scorpion Track, which is what we're in now. That's like the sportiest mode. Scorpion Street and Turismo, which is the normal mode. I need to mention the regen on that later on. Again, it's not as good as some others. It's quick enough, but occasionally it does lag as you're like, come on, sat nav. Again, it takes a while to load up, and then you got the vehicle stuff that just takes a while to load up again. It's not the best, but it does Apple CarPlay. So for me, that's enough. You have buttons, Harry. Wow. The climate control. Look, I can turn it off and on with the off and on button. Auto, AC, everything, essentially. Up, down, whatever you want to do, it's all there. It's not built into the touchscreen, so that's brilliant. Drive, neutral, reverse and park are all down here, which, again, I don't mind that. And this is where you've got your wireless phone charger. Down here, you've got volume control. And if you push it down, it mutes it. It doesn't pause what you're listening to, it mutes it. So you come back an hour later and you've lost all your songs. And if you open this, you have a sort of, you got a bit of storage and a cup holders down there. More USBs and 12 volt. And of course, it is a small car. So what's the glove box?
Ooh, look at that.
Full width.
Goes quite far back as well.
It's actually a usable glove box.
Yeah, it's bigger than most.
Perfect. Now, what do you think of this on this Turismo model, the Alcantara dash sort of effect? It's really nice. It matches the steering wheel.
Really like it.
And it just,
it
uplifts it. It does. It really changes the interior to feel like you're in something a lot more expensive. Now,
the seats.
Speaking of which, the seats, look at them.
They are beautiful.
I love the logo. I love the
colour contrast.
Yeah, and the pattern. It's quite a dark place. There's a lot of
I think
black
if we
fabric.
do close that,
it's
a lot better, isn't it?
Yeah, I would go for that. Definitely. Nice little rest as well, which comes forward and backwards.
Look at that.
It doesn't lift up, which
it's
is
a
a bit
shame
strange.
Because you could have some storage, you're thinking.
You could, yeah. So there's a couple of things I've changed, but ultimately, I like this interior because it's not a common interior. Look, look at that. That's
they've gone that extra mile with it, haven't they? It just feels a little bit special.
Don't get me wrong. You've got some what you call cheap materials. The handle again is okay. The button to open the door and the switch gear, that's pretty solid.
Right.
This is leather.
And nice contrasting stitching again.
Look at that stitching, beautiful. So whilst you're there, just show the ladies and gentlemen how you put the seat forward.
A little tag there that
you need a bit of strength for it, don't you? It needs to go up.
Oh,
there we go, and then push it forward. There we go.
It's doable. It's doable. You don't want to go far. But
you'd be fine getting to McDonald's in that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I don't think you're taking 4 adults in this anywhere.
Oh no,
a couple of adults, a couple of kids at most.
But it's a second car if you do have kids.
Yeah.
And you definitely, and you do get stuff in boot as well. It's not small.
I think the thing is as well, if you want to get anything in the boot and it's just one of you in there, just put the seats down. You've got a massive boot, haven't you?
Are you on Instagram?
Yeah.
Because I am at EVManUK.
Are you?
And we've shown pictures and clips of this weeks before it ends up on YouTube.
So get on Instagram.
Instagram, please. I'm trying to build up my empire.
Content.
Come on. First question: is this a hot hatch or a warm hatch?
I think it's irrelevant. Is what in its class? Is it a hot hatch? It's a super mini with a
0 to 16 7 seconds.
In its class, I think it's a hot hatch. In the next class up, which would be a golf-sized thing, probably not.
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? Because round a track, even Abarth say this, it's quicker than the petrol equivalent.
Wow. Well, there you go.
Instant torque.
It is. I think for its size.
Yeah, it's just missing the noise. Oh, EVs have no soul because there's no noise.
Yeah.
Which again, I understand. But to be clear, most people saying that are driving around in a Ford Focus going to work and back.
They're stuck in traffic.
You're not missing the soul of your diesel engine, are you?
You're not, no.
So 99.9% of journeys are essentially one of those. If you're going on a road trip in a Ferrari, I completely understand what you're saying. But yeah, it's not a thing for me, and it won't be for younger generations.
It's not going to be.
Now, I'll put it into normal mode, Scorpion Street or Turismo, and this is what happens when all I'm doing is taking my foot off the accelerator. That's it's proper one pedal drive.
Wow, that's strong. That was no brake.
No brake at all. Wow, it's one pedal driving.
That's aggressive.
You can't adjust it though.
There's no B mode off or on.
No, unless I'm being completely dim, but I've gone through every menu, you can't adjust the regen. However, if you go into Scorpion track mode, there's almost no regen.
Yeah, I think that's what you want.
So I'm driving around in the track mode the whole time.
Well, why not?
Which, yeah, it's just a preference. Some people like the one pedal, don't they? And in town, I get it. We're going uphill now. So, it's not bad. And because of the wide tyres, it's lower stance, it's better suspension. It's actually really good around the corners.
You know what? I like the fact that you can just boot it, and you're not the limiting factor. The car is.
How many times
you can
do we
enjoy
say it's too
all
fast?
Of the car?
Yeah. There's too many EVs out there that are just too quick for British roads or roads in general.
I think the thing is, give me a front-wheel drive car that scrambles a little bit to get traction.
And this absolutely does. You can proper spin up these cheap tyres.
Oh, there you go.
Cheap tyres that you've got on there. We need some quality Michelins. In fact, on that, The new Cross Climate 3 Sports would be perfect in the UK for this car.
All year round.
So that's something I'd probably swap. It's fun. It's planted. I don't feel like I'm out of control.
I feel like I'm doing a Group B rally stage. It's not ridiculous, and the thing is, I feel like I'm going the speed I'm going now.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm doing 20 mile an hour, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm juggling around a bit. I like that.
It's not the...
It's a bit crashy, but that's good.
It is a bit crashy, but you're not buying a car like this for comfort.
No, isn't it? Oh, that'd be brilliant. The thing is with this, it's an events car, isn't it? It's your 5% of driving that you're really enjoying it, so it makes it why you buy it.
If you live on these, or work, or
here.
use these roads, it's absolutely brilliant.
And the fact that it's so small as well.
Yeah, and I want one for that reason alone.
Like you said before though, I would put better tyres on it, because although it's fun like spinning it up, it's not so fun where you're going around the corner.
No. It's not the quietest car. It's comfortable enough, but for a car of this size, it's surprisingly good. Yeah, there's not much input, look.
Which
barely
is perfect,
moving.
Yeah.
And the brakes are good enough, I'll say.
Well, it's only a relatively light car in
exactly,
terms, isn't it?
I'm not the limiting factor of this car.
Once.
Yeah, I can plant my foot on the floor
and just give it beans.
It's not like the other EVs that have so much power that you're almost
just can't
scared
use
of it.
Can you?
Yeah. And I think that's the mark of a fun car, isn't it? You can wring its neck, and it's still within the capability of 95% of people driving.
I've always said it's a lot more fun driving a slow car fast than it is driving a fast car slow.
Yeah, definitely. I have already decided, to the point where I asked Abarth to put Lorna on the insurance so she could test it as well. I want this car. I'm having one.
Replace the Me.
To replace the Me as a second car, it's absolutely perfect. I'm going to have to wait until it comes down in price on the used market, of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But I'm keeping an eye on the prices.
Do you know what? I'm sat here just smiling and I'm not even driving it. It's mental, but in a good way.
It's Abarth-esque.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? It is an Abarth in terms of its feel. Yeah, you're missing that noise and the Akrapovic exhaust.
It's just egging you on.
I think it's that mid-range torque, which, from memory, from what Abarth said at the launch event, it's that makes it quick around the track than the petrol versions.
Well, it's just all there, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, let's slow down a bit. Let's mention efficiency, because it has to be a car. It has to do its duties, as in it has to be used.
Well, it's going to be efficient, isn't it? It's a small, lightish car.
It's not quite as efficient as the Fiat 500, though. There is a slight, shall we say...
Pay the price for it.
You do pay the price a little bit. So over the last 452 miles that we've had this, and bear in mind the car itself has only done 568 miles from new.
Wow.
It's averaged 3.7 miles per kilowatt hour.
And a lot of that has been...
Oh, I've been hooning it, and that's probably about nearly 300 miles of that is motorway.
Yeah.
And clear motorway journeys as well. But to be fair though as well, the weather is almost optimum.
Yeah,
we are in summer.
Into...
So I'm going to say that this is a 120 mile EV in winter as an average, and about 180 in summer. I mean, if you total this around, you're going to get 200 in winter, in summer, sorry.
It almost feels like the antidote to the Ioniq 5N. The Ioniq 5N is just too much.
Oh, is that the perfect pair?
An
Ioniq 5N
and this
with this as your second car. If you can afford them two.
Perfect EV garage.
I've just got a goal in life now.
There you go.
I mean, financially, it's never going to happen.
No.
Especially as the Ioniq 5Ns are really holding their value.
And these are.
And yeah. Well, let's briefly go on that then. I've had a when I say very quick look, I'm constantly checking. So at the moment, the cheapest one of these, and it's the Turismo, so it's the top spec, on Auto Trader is just shy of 20 grand, and that's a 2023 model with, I think, 10,000 miles.
Yeah.
That's the cheapest, highest mileage one. However, the list price has changed since we did the launch event. There's only two trim levels on their website listed, the 500e, that's the entry, the Turismo, top spec. So the 500e is just shy of £30,000 list.
Okay.
And the Turismo, the top spec, is 34. If you do a bit of research, when I say research, just look on Auto Trader at a brand new one. A 500e, so the entry again, brand new, not pre-delivered or anything like that, not pre-registered. 24.2.
Wow.
Or if you want the Turismo top spec, which I think I would go for.
I will go for this, yeah.
27.5. For what I'd call a more premium small car. So a person who buys a Mini, they spend more than they have to on a small car.
I would get this over a Mini.
100%. Yeah. And the Mini drove really well.
It did, but it's not like
But
this,
it was boring, wasn't it? It looked bland for a Mini.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the new one now, the new electric. Not. In fact, the previous electric was boring because it never looked aggressive.
No, it didn't. It
didn't have the range.
It didn't have the range, no.
But the new one is just, it's boring. It's lost its mininess.
This, though, on the other hand, this has kept, it's you know, they wanted fun, and they've got it.
So what? When this is 3-year-old, what are you looking at?
Is it 5-year warranty on these? Or?
3-year
Forget the warranty. Who needs a warranty on an Italian car?
There's nothing to go wrong.
Italian.
But do you reckon 3 years old, this is going to be 16?
Maybe. 4 years is when it's probably going to hit 12.
It's going to be 11, 12.
Yeah. 12 at that point. Ooh.
You don't see these on the road, do you? How many have you seen on the road in the last 2 years?
I don't think I've seen any.
I think I've seen 1 or 2.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any.
And that makes me want it more.
Because it's just yeah.
Because you don't see them.
Yeah. It's nice to have a car that nobody else has got.
Yeah.
Seeing two guys that have got white Teslas.
One slight annoyance is you have to take
the
the handbrake off
by
pressing the button. It's not hard. It doesn't auto disengage when you put it in drive.
No.
Tiny little detail, but yeah, something I've noticed.
Oh, the steering wheel's nice and small as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, I'm not actually going that fast.
43.
We're going to have the Renault 5.
The Alpine, yeah.
That's probably the only thing, isn't
That's
it?
going to be a close one, but the fact that that's only just started to come out and this has been out 2 years already means that on the used market this is definitely going to be ahead of it, isn't it?
Brakes are good.
Brakes are good. The suspension's firm, and I have to say, this road isn't the best,
No,
but
not,
it's so. You know what?
It's not bad, is it?
It's not crashy.
No.
But it is. You notice what you're doing, but
It's firm.
you know sometimes you hit and you go, oh god, that's gone up my
It
spine.
never bottoms out, does it?
No.
There's a certain amount of theatre to it. I like the fact that you're jumping around and stuff. It amplifies the speed you're doing. You're not doing anywhere near what you expect you're doing.
And you know what speed you're doing by what the cars do. It's communicative. You can have fun without breaking the speed limit.
I think to put it into context, it might look like we're going quickly here, but there's a black Focus diesel in front of us that's pulling away from us.
Yeah.
And, you know?
Do you think he's missing the soul of his diesel Focus?
I think so, yeah.
Look at that. There's a button on here for drag race. 0 to 35, 0 to 60. So, will that...
Should we do that?
How do you have to
That
tell it?
seems silly not to do it.
There's no like go button. Oh, ready. It's recording. 3.1 to 35. 6.7 to 60. That's quicker than they say.
And that's with a bit of slip.
So it's got a just over 40 kilowatt hour battery. And the 3.5 miles per kilowatt hour, which we're going to put as the average.
Yeah.
Again, 120 winter, 180 summer. 80 kilowatts of charging, I think it was. Let me just double check that one. Is that enough in modern standards? It does 11 kilowatts on AC though, for those that have access to that. But yeah, you're not going to be doing a long journey in this. Certainly not enough for it to be an issue. So just as a comparison, this is 1 foot shorter than a Renault Zoe.
Yeah. That's...
I mean, you can see it in
Zoe's
the back.
tiny, isn't
Yeah,
it, as well?
there's always got a massive boot on it for its size. But
considerably smaller.
It's a small car. It's shorter or bigger?
No, it's bigger.
Ooh. Oh, I forgot to mention, it's got the loudest speed camera bongs in the world.
That scared the life out of me.
I can't find out how to turn it off. Now here's a question for you then. What food is this?
Oh, it's a spicy meatballs.
What's that lemon Italian drink that you have in Italian restaurants? It's like a shot of whiskey, but not. Limoncello.
Limoncello, as they probably say.
Yes, so it's similar to a lemon drop martini, but with only 3 ingredients: vodka, lemon, and sugar. Because it's got that kind of little kick.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of a punch to it, and you only really have one when you're having fun.
You do.
There is one other thing which is the perfect contrast as well. Actually, I've not mentioned the membership.
The membership,
The
yes.
membership for 99p a month. You can become a member of this channel, get the videos on Sunday instead of Friday, and help us out. Or you can pay more if you think it's worth it.
People complain about the cost of living.
Not the cost of membership.
No, it's never gone up.
99p. What can you get for 99p these days? Like 2 penny sweets? So yeah, absolutely love this thing.
Yeah, it's got to be up there with one of my favourite cars. Not just an EV.
In EV.
One of my,
Wow.
yeah, I think so. I think given
You could live with this.
given the money and given the fact that you can have so much fun while you're not going that fast.
Yeah. And it's still going to be 25 quid for 1,000 miles of fuel.
Yeah.
If you can charge at home. So there we have it, guys. Blah, 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 blah. There we have it.
Buy one.
Yeah.
Unless you've got a family and a dog, then don't. Smiles per miles.
Miles per miles, that'll do.
Yep. Smiles per kilowatt hour.
I've got the audio mic, so Harry is primed, ready to turn the annoying speaker on. So let me get out of the car.
That's just not nice.
But it's so loud out here.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Oh, thank you.